SecureX Automation Orchestration Forensic Snapshot. All right, so we're going to take a look at this workflow. And again, we're going to get this working from the default that's already here. So everything you see up to this point is already included in SecureX. And so what we're going to need to do is ensure that the get orbital access token is working. So we'll go ahead and close out of that workflow real quick. We'll go into account keys. And we'll go into orbital credentials. And what we're going to do here is go ahead into orbital, go to settings, and we will create an API credential. Once that's complete, that'll actually show up in SecureX as well. We'll go ahead and we'll copy the username and the password and we'll paste it into the orbital credentials in SecureX, just like I showed you here. Then we'll go into workflows, go into take orbital forensic snapshot, and we need a couple observable types. So it could be IP address, it could be host name, AMP GUID. If it's something else, we're not going to actually continue the workflow. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in the AMP GUID observation type. I'm going to go into AMP for endpoints just to show you it's a real asset here. And we're going to grab the GUID. Now the goal might be here is that you schedule this to run automatically against critical assets once a week, as an example. Email as a trigger is not available yet, but maybe it's based on an alert, right, that you might get. So I'm going into orbital, getting ready to show you that it's dynamically created. So you don't see it yet. Go ahead and run this query, and we can see the AMP GUID passed, because it's green, right? So the check, and we generated orbital access, and it started forensic scan. We'll go into orbital, check it out, right? Pretty cool. So we can schedule it today. Later on, we'll be able to use triggers like email, maybe in an event that took place, but really cool. And if you want to have a quick look at the forensic details, right? You can see here, SHA-256s assigned to the running process. You can also see that they're turning green or gray or red, showing whether or not they're malicious or benign, as an example, or unknown, right? All kinds of other fields, user accounts, lots of good data here as a forensic expert digging into the details here, right? And here's another one around scheduled tasks. So pretty easy to set this up. The only thing you have to do is make sure that you have the orbital API key configured and you're good to go.